Hey guys, Susie here, and today I'm doing a video collaboration with one of my favorite friends and fellow YouTubers. Her username is CandyGirl2002, and we're doing a video collaboration called Project Keeping It Fresh. And today's video is actually going to be geared more towards girls, so if you're going to be immature or grossed out, or you don't want to hear anything about how girls need to care for themselves, feel free to click the X wherever it is on your screen right now up at the top, and you do not have to watch this video. However, if you are interested in finding out more, or you might have questions, because there is people out there that don't have someone to talk to. They might not have a older female figure in their life, and they don't know the types of products and things that they should be using to properly care for themselves. So this is going to kind of be a video kind of helping out those people. I'm also going to be doing keeping it fresh for guys, and that's going to be my next video. So it's going to kind of be the how to not gross a girl out if you're a guy. So things that guys should do that girls really think that you should do, because if you don't, it's gross. Even though a lot of this might seem like common sense, there's a lot of people out there, and I know some, have known some in my life personally at some point or another, who do not know how to properly care for themselves, whether, they don't always smell so great, or, you've heard things. Girls are supposed to be fluffy and made of marshmallows and smell like fruit all the time. Okay, so maybe that's not possible, but you can still smell good and keep yourself fresh by following a lot of these tips. So first of all, a given is that most everybody knows that you should shower, and you should shower at least, and I mean at least, once a day. Now, if you have some kind of circumstance why you can't shower once a day, then that's perfectly appropriate. You may have to shower every other day, whatever, but most people will be showering every day, and you should shower every day, as well as doing your laundry. Don't wear dirty clothes. So whenever you do shower, there are certain things that you should be doing in the shower to keep yourself fresh. One of those is washing your face. This is my face wash. It's the Clearasil Daily Face Wash, and I wash my face with this every day. Now, if you have really super sensitive skin or really dry skin, you may not want to wash with this every day. This is more for if you have acne. You can actually find more gentle cleansers by Aveeno that you can use daily that won't break your skin out or make your skin peel or dry or whatever. But it's important to wash your face every day because you need to wash your makeup off. If you wash your makeup off, it will prevent your pores from being clogged, it will prevent future breakouts, and it will just make you look younger longer, because when you don't take good care of your skin will look older than it really is. Another thing that you should be doing is, of course, washing yourself, and that means your entire body from your neck area and hair and everything down to your feet. So it's important that you wash your hair, and I'm not going to say wash your hair every day, because some people can't wash their hair every day. Certain people have certain kinds of hair. Everybody's hair is different, and you cannot wash your hair every day, but you should be washing your hair at least once a week. And I mean, that's going for people who can't wash their hair every day. They need to at least wash their hair once a week, because otherwise it will become greasy and very oily, and there will be oil built up on your hair. So I just like to use my Aussie Awesome Volume shampoo, but you can use any shampoo that you like. Just make sure that you wash your hair, at least once a week. Don't go for months without washing your hair, because your hair is going to look stringy and gross, and it's probably going to smell bad, and that's not good. So another thing that you should be washing is, of course, your skin, and you can either use a soap or a body wash. One of my favorites is the Dark Kiss Shower Gel. This is by Bath & Body Works, and I think it's really important when you do wash yourself in the shower to wash yourself with the loofah, and this is mine. It's green. And what a loofah really does is it exfoliates your dead skin cells, so you're gonna have that, you know, ashiness and all the dead skin just kind of come right off in the shower when you wash with a loofah, and it also lathers up very nicely. So I like washing with one personally, but you can also use like one of those washing mitts or like an exfoliating mitt that you can buy at the store. You can use things like that as well, because it's important to make sure that you get all those dead skin cells off so that you're not walking around looking ashy and like you fell in an ashtray. There's a lot of other things that you should be washing in the shower, and that is of course your womanly parts, your vajayjay. Every time you get a chance to take a shower, you should be washing down there to just prevent any kind of funkiness and grossness from building up down there. So a product that I really like to recommend when you're washing down there, because you don't want to be using bar soap or like shower gel necessarily, like, you know, in the area. Like, you don't want to be washing around that, because for one, a lot of people are very sensitive skinned down there, and these types of things are going to either give them a rash, make them break out, make them itch. Ooh. You don't want to be using things that are harsh. Plus, a lot of soaps and body washes have a lot of fragrance in them, and the fragrance actually can make you smell worse down there. It can actually create a lot of bacteria to build up because it'll dry out that area, and just the fragrances don't really work so well with your natural you know, cycle of its cleaning itself out down there. So you want to use something that doesn't really have a fragrance, or if it does have a fragrance, it has a very, very light fragrance. And one of the best things to use is actually a feminine wash. Now you can find one that is generic. This is a Kroger brand one for normal skin feminine wash, but there's also ones that are made by Summer's Eve. Might find Walgreens brand, Walmart brand. I mean, you can get any kind, but the good thing about these is that they're hypoallergenic and that they won't break you out down there. They're gentle, and they're a lot gentler than using soap and water down there. It actually is a lot better. It removes odor-causing bacteria, and it leaves you fresh. So this is a really good thing to use when you're washing down there in the shower in order to keep yourself nice and fresh. Now, if you're wanting to be extra super fresh down there in that area, you can also use a little bit of like a feminine deodorant spray, and this is one by FDS. And this is just a baby powder scented spray. And basically what it is it's just like a body spray. Now, you know, don't open it up and spray in there, because that's probably not a good idea, because you're kind of causing everything down there to get out of whack when you're putting all kinds of fragrances and scents up in there. So you just want to kind of spray around the area, you know, give it a little bit of, you know, pizzazz, a little smelly good if you're having like a, you know, reindeer games kind of night and you want to smell extra fresh down there. This is very, very good. Another thing that you might want to use is some like feminine powder. This is by Summer's Eve, and you can just sprinkle a little bit of this on your hand, you know, get in that area, and this will kind of help to prevent any moisture. Another thing that you can use this for is actually just kind of to apply all over your body if you have like issues with chafing or anything. And another really good thing about this is we've all got the booby sweats before. You know what the booby sweats are. You know, when you go out and it's hot and it gets really hot and sweaty and muggy up in this, you know, bra contraption, you can just sprinkle a little bit of this, rub like right in that area, right in between the boobies and underneath, and it'll kind of help to prevent them from sweating as much. One of the other things that you definitely need to wear is some deodorant. Now, deodorant is very important. This might seem like a totally normal thing, most people know to apply deodorant. Now, there might be some religions and cultures that don't accept deodorant. In that case, you know, of course, if you are following your religion, you may not be able to do that. However, most people are going to wear a deodorant, and this is just one from Band. This is the Simply Clean, and this one's actually a roll-on, so you just kind of boop, 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 boop. But you can get the stick kinds as well. Deo is very important. Deodorant is your friend. It is your necessity for the hot summer day, for every day, because it prevents you from stinking right here. You don't want to be rank in the pits. You don't want people to stand behind you and say, somebody smells like onions and bologna. Don't want to be that person. So if you want to stay as fresh as you can, especially down there, and a lot of women, you know, have issues where they're saying, you know, they don't feel as fresh as they could, and there's, you know, what can they do to feel fresher down there? These are the types of things that you want to look for. For one, you want to wear cotton panties or thongs or whatever kind of underwear you wear. You want to make sure that it's made of cotton. Now, I myself have some that are not made of cotton. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like searching in the store every time and making sure everything has cotton on it. But you want to make sure that a majority of the underwear that you wear, especially if you're going out and you're sweating and you're just going to be out all day, you want to make sure you have something comfortable and made of cotton, because the cotton actually will help you to sweat less down there. And in sweating less, it also kind of helps prevent the bacteria and all kinds of nasty things from building up. So it helps to keep you fresher. So, you know, just wear a little cotton pant. You know, you can find those, they're inexpensive. You can get Fruit of the Loom, you can get, you know, Walmart brand, whatever. As long as they're 100% cotton, they're going to be a lot better for you. Now, like these are stretchy material. They're made of probably some kind of polyester blend, and they're very silky and definitely not cottony. Now, these are going to make you sweat down there, and not in a good workout, fitness related kind of way. They're going to make you sweat, and they're going to cause you to feel moist and all. And you don't want that, because moistness and over moistness down there means building up odor and bacteria, and that's not good. So, you know, if you're going to wear something like this, wear it on the wild date night, or the night when you're feeling kinky, or if you just want to wear some really cute underwear that night. But for the most part, try not to wear polyester or spandex, silky, them kinds of things too often, because they will cause things to become funky down there over time. So one of the very last tips, and this is probably going to be the very last tip that I'm sharing with you guys, is make sure that you're going to the gynecologist and getting yourself checked out. There's a lot of people out there walking around that may have an STD that don't even know it, because a lot of times STDs won't even have signs. You may not even know that you have one. You may have no idea. Your partner may look like they don't have one, but they do. And so you want to make sure that you're going to the gynecologist as often as you can. If you don't have insurance, try to go at least once a year just to get yourself checked out, and make sure that you get a pap smear. And a pap smear is pretty much them kind of investigating the inside of your area. They do some tests, just kind of, you know, take a look-see, make sure everything is functioning properly, you know, collect some data and information to make sure that everything is running smoothly down that area. And you want to do that because you want to know what's up. You can get a pap smear. You can find out if you have something crazy going on down there. You may have a disease, you may have cancer, you may have who knows what, and you won't know until you get yourself tested and find out and get a pap smear, or just take an STD test if you think that you have something going on. And it may be a little bit weird and kind of scary and awkward at first, but it's really important that you go. And if you haven't already been, you should go. You know, every girl from when you are beginning to be a teenager, when you first start puberty, I think, and onward, I think it's important to go, because you can find out so many different things that you may not have known otherwise if you never did go, and it's just important. Plus, I think it's great because you kind of know to yourself, like, okay, I'm all good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on keeping it fresh. Please check out Shareka's video as well, because she's going to have a lot of great tips and things for you guys that I may not have mentioned here. And I really hope that this video kind of helps some people out in any questions that they might have, and just helping to kind of make sure that we as girls take care of ourselves, because I think it's so important. We always take care of everyone else, but we always forget to take care of ourselves. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Bye!